Hello, good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. For those who are new, I'm Mommy Lala, and we are on our day 4 of our craft every day in August. This is a series that I have been doing for, I think we are on our third year of doing so, where we do different kinds of crafting, not just paper crafting, for a whole month. Okay, so CEDA is craft every day in April and August. But this year I wasn't able to do April, but we are still doing August. Though we failed to do the first week because I decided to skip it this year because of personal and family commitments, right? So still we are doing it. So we started this week on the second week of August, and we had Stan and Marjan Rodrigo, Stan of the Real Stanex and Marjan Rodrigo. The first challenge was with for me to actually draw and color in. So I started, but I haven't finished just yet. And once I finish, I will send it on to Stan, and he will showcase it on his channel. Yes, on his YouTube channel. And then day 2, I did oh no, it was day 1 that was day 2. Day 1 I did 15 cards from just 6 sheets of 6x6 pattern paper, inspired by, of course, Kenya's Card Challenge 23. Hold on, friends. Dry throat. Okay, so let me just, okay, what are you drinking right now? So mine is this one. I don't know what this one is. First time. This was given to me. It says no added sugar. Excuse me. No, not sponsored. It said still coconut flower nectar drink, oolong citrus grape. Okay. Yeah. It's delicious. And of course, first in the chat tonight. Hi, Jason. You're still at work or you just started working? So again, Jason, thank you so much, anak, for dropping by and saying hi. Hope you are fine. Okay? At pag pumunta ka naman ng Metro Manila, daanan mo ako. Alright? Again, Jason, thank you so much, anak. Alright, so again, day 1 was creating 15 awesome cards using Kenya's Card Challenge 23. And day 2 was with Stan and Marjan Rodrigo. And day 3 was yesterday, where I actually thought that was going to be such an easy project because it did say, make your own keyring. In fairness, it didn't say make your own keyring in an hour, right? So, but it's a DIY kit, and it did contain everything except for that thing, that needle, okay, which became a challenge for me last night. So I will show you later on what I actually have accomplished from last night till today. So I thought I was going to be able to, work on it today, but sad to say cannot, because again, it's still my son's and Stories and Stuff Creatives day 2. All right. So I did have to be there for a while, but my kids were there the whole time. But the booth actually closes at 8 p.m. from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So tomorrow is our last day. So after that, then I can work I can work at all excuse me, the pending projects that I have here for CEDA, which is the coloring of the, what is it? Kawaii inspired, no, cartoon inspired by Stan. I have to color that in, and then I have to finish that crochet, not crochet, but bead project that I started yesterday. So this, my friend, is to my, okay, on your screen, it is to my left, but it's your right. Okay, so this is the Philippine Readers and Writers Festival happening right now. It's the second day today. Of course, it does close at 8 p.m. So there's one more day that you can go and visit it. If you are here in Metro Manila or specifically near Quezon City, it's at the National Bookstore head office in Cubao, in very, very near Gateway. Yes, because this is brought to us by National Bookstore and Comic Con Inc. Right? So, of course, this is, for more details, you can scan the QR over there. And at the same time, all right, so tomorrow, okay, Sunday, 1 p.m., okay, you can get to meet the mentor of the Stories and Stuff Creatives, where Jose Luis is actually a proud member of, and that's Robert Magnuson. So Teacher Robert is really the the force that started it all for this amazing group. Now there are 12 authors in this collective, and you would get to see, meet and greet with all the authors and illustrators as well tomorrow. So when you will go up to the third floor and the elevator opens up, that is already our booth, right? So you will see all the kids' lovely faces and, of course, their books. And expect also that there are some merch that you can also get if you want to. So Teacher Robert is going to be talking about nurturing the next generation of comics creators. That is why he actually built this Stories and Stuff Creatives. And joining him is one of the parents of two, okay, of the authors in the club or in the group, okay, which is who is Mommy Phoebe, right? So this is from 1 to 3 tomorrow, Sunday. So maybe after church and then probably early lunch, you can head on to the talk and then, get to meet Teacher Robert, Mommy Phoebe, and the rest of the group. Again, thank you so much for that. So after this, I think my schedule will finally, be at a snail's pace or a more what do you call this, manageable pace, so I can really focus on my live streams. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Jason said today is my rest day. Oh, great. So you should sleep somewhere, anak. Oh, you were in BGC last Tuesday. Okay, Sammy Pai, my moderator daughter, Jason, is gonna start work in BGC pretty soon. So if ever you go back there and it's a weekday, because I'm going to be that driver, the bus driver, so to speak. I'm gonna pick her up every time. All right, so if ever you are there again, anak, just message Mommy Lala. All right, so for tonight, okay, what will we do? So on our way, because we had to buy something near the event place earlier this morning, and then I was looking for a specific bookshelf but couldn't find it, and then one of the parents, Mommy Grace, said, why don't we try this new store, okay, or this store? It's not actually new, it's been here for a while, but I didn't know that there was one near Gateway. It's Anko. Okay, so it's I think originally an Australian brand. Again, everything you see, okay, tonight, it's not sponsored. I bought this. All right, just saying. Yes, you will see Sammy Pai there, anak. Yes. Okay, I'll message you. Message me. Oh yeah, magkita kayo. Makauna pa kayo magkita. Okay, so as I was saying, so instead of actually finding the one I wanted to buy, I saw this. And I was supposed to do something else for tonight. Okay, but I decided I'm just going to do that tomorrow. Because tomorrow is Sunday here in the Philippines. So that's going to be a chill episode. Definitely, we can finish not just one, not just two, but a lot of things tomorrow. Okay, so for today, I said, oh, this is cute. And it's not that expensive. So without further ado, I know you saw the thumbnail. So this is what we are going to be working with today. Yes, these two are DIY key ring kit. Okay, so it's both are keyring kits, but one is crochet and one is beaded. See, I've not given up on the beaded thing, right? This one though, look, the beads are bigger. Okay, the ones we worked with last night were seed beads, and that's a different thing, right? So I actually do. I have done several episodes where I do, jewelry work, wire works, and bead stuff like this in the past. So I feel pretty confident that I can do this. Now, how about this one? So lately, I have started doing amigurumi again. It's been years, or I think more than a year. Oh, it's over there that I actually picked it up. It was during the pandemic, I think, where I tried to learn how to do that. Okay, from a friend. But I know how to what do you call this? Crochet, since I love different kinds of crafts, and as I was young, but this is I never did amigurumi till then, right? So, and I think maybe looking at this, it's gonna be something like that. Since I also picked it up a little bit earlier this month, again, so probably, hopefully, okay, I can also do this. Now, which do you think? All right, so the question is, okay, first and foremost, do you like DIY craft kits like the ones I've been showing this whole week? So yes, this whole week and probably till next week, I want to feature different DIY craft kits. And is it worth it? Is it really faster, easier to start out with those than work than actually, buy individually all the things that you need? Okay, and another question. So which of the kits that I have today do you think I would finish faster? All right. Do you think I would finish this one faster? Okay. So type beaded if you think I'll finish beaded first, or type crochet if you think I will finish crochet first. All right. So that is the challenge for today. So who do you think I will finish first? Wow. Is that real, Mommy Lala? This time around, you said finish. Because last time you didn't finish. I didn't finish. Okay, but hopefully we can finish. And if not, that's why the challenge is, which do you think I would finish first? Okay, so definitely we will time myself. Okay. And of course, I know you're probably would. Okay, so what happened last night? Okay, so remember last night we finished, I think, this part and a little bit of his torso. So today, after, when I arrived this afternoon from helping out a little bit in the booth, very, very little. Okay, hats off to all the parents and all the kids who have been there from opening until 8 p.m. Okay, because I have to prepare for our lives and other stuff. I cannot. So hats off to them. Apologies, my dear friends and kids, but I will, they call this, make it up to you all, okay, during the MIBF. So this is what I finished. So I will just have to finish all of these parts. Oh, it's the same color as my nails, right? And then the back part. So hopefully tomorrow, before we start what is supposed to be the craft for tomorrow, that I will be able to finish this one. All right, so that is it. Hi, Shay. Okay, Shay thinks I will finish this faster. Okay, so Team Beads for Shay. Thanks, Shay, for dropping by. Shay, are you not attending, or are you there right now attending the Craft Roulette Ganza, the paper Ganza event? Right, so I am intentionally not trying to watch any just yet because I want to binge watch everything. So after this event tomorrow and then this coming week, I will binge watch all the events that happened in Paper Ganza. Of course, from our dear friends who actually attended. All right, so there you go. Let us start. Okay, so Shay is team Beaded Keyring Kit. Okay, Now there is no team crochet just yet. Okay, this is one of my merch. This is fussy cut pamor. It's in Filipino. The pamor simply means I mean simply means let's fussy cut some more, because I love fussy cutting, right? But inside are actually some of my jewelry tools, jewelry making tools. Okay, there you go. So my flat and then my round nose pliers. Okay, and of course my wire cutter. Okay, so obviously, oh, I think I should have chosen this color instead of this blue for my nails, right? This would have been better. Anyways, let's roll with it. We'll do that next time, right? So these are the only tools that I will be using, okay, aside from whatever is in the kit. But let's see, right? Because maybe I don't even need this, okay? Maybe they have everything inside the kit already. Oh no, I wish. Me too, Shay. I wish. Right? So hopefully in the future, both of us will be able to attend, right, Shay? All right. So for now, thank you so much for dropping by. Good morning, my friend. Okay. So let's remove first this DIY crochet ring and let us start with the beaded. Okay, so let's do this later. The DIY beaded keyring kit. Okay, it's from Anko. It says designed for a fun hands-on activity, and it makes 3 keyrings. Okay, this one has age appropriate notation. It says 14 plus years, so definitely I can do it. Okay, it includes the following: 3 colored metal keyrings, 3 beading cords. Oh, it's using cords. Okay, assorted beads and charms and instructions. Remember, okay, so there's a purple, there's the blue, and there's a pink. Remember what happened yesterday? Okay, the instruction, we were surprised. Okay, the instructions. Oh, okay, so see, I told you it's still locked because I just bought this earlier. So I haven't even opened anything. So that's gonna be what's gonna happen for all the kits that we are going to be working with, okay, for Craft Everyday in August. All right, so we're opening it, unboxing. Okay, that's what you see inside. Okay, and let's put this, okay, rug so that the beads will not roll off the table. Let's see. All right, this is the instruction. Okay, DIY beaded keyring instruction. Okay, it shows what it's gonna look like. Tips: knot the first bead onto the clear cord to hold the rest of the beads in place. How to make a beaded keyring: thread beads onto the clear cord in your desired pattern, or use the guide image for reference. Keep adding beads until you reach your desired length. After threading the beads, take the end of the cord and go through the first 2 beads from the bottom to the top as shown. Take one end of the clear cord and thread it through the whole of the keyring. Tie a knot with the other end of the cord as shown. And cut off any excess cord, leaving small tails. Tuck the small tails into the beads to hide them. The beaded keyring is complete. Repeat steps 1 to 3 to make up 2 more beaded keyrings. All right, so I think that's quite clear compared to yesterday's. It's just all photos, so it's up to you to what do you call this, to understand or create your own interpretation. All right, so let's now go through. Okay, so there's no more. Okay, so instruction, I think fairly clear, actually pretty clear, so that's good. Okay, so also on top of that, to keep the beads from rolling, we have this very affordable, actually very cheap. Okay, it's a bead design board. Okay, So let's start with the purple one first. All right. Okay, so this is the part where we add. Okay, so we will start the clock when we actually start working. Okay, so after I've done all the, unboxing, reading the directions, okay, now we start the time. Okay, so instead of a timer, we go for a stopwatch. All right, and then we add. All right. So, and then we will click this. Okay. Since we are on a stopwatch thingy, I cannot change scenes because if I do, then it will start again from zero. Right. So please remind me to not change the scenes. All right. So, okay. So that's everything that's in this Ziploc plastic. Okay. So we have a stretchy cord. Okay, they did say it's gonna have that. And then you have the different beads. And yes, it's all in purple. And then the coordinating beads are clear. Okay, and then you have different shape beads. And then you have the circles. Okay, and then all of these. Okay, so what we're gonna do, okay, because we're testing this kit out and it's really like, say, for beginners, let's follow, okay, follow the exact pattern that came, okay, with the kit. Okay, so we're doing the purple, so let's copy that. Okay, so let's put it over there. Okay, so this one would help you, it make you easier. Okay, it'll make it easier for you to, design, because you can just put your, where your zero is where your starting bead will be. Okay, and then here it says you have two clear beads beside it. Okay, there you have that, and then two clear beads. Okay, and then you have another purple bead. Okay, and then you have another small bead. Okay, and then you have, excuse me, your flower bead. Okay, and then you have another small bead. Okay, and then another purple bead. And another small bead. Okay, is that correct? Okay. Oh, I think this one is... Okay. Yeah, it's another small bead. Okay, so moving on towards the left. Okay, you have that heart. Okay, I don't can see it, but it's a bigger, clear bead, and this is the only clear bead that's bigger than the circle ones. Okay, all right, and then that's going to be followed by two small beads again. Okay, and then a purple one, and then a small one, and then a white heart, and then a big purple bead, and then you have two small beads again on that side. Okay, and then you will put in the middle, okay, this and then that. So you do have 4 extra beads. Now, probably if you want to, make it longer, let's say, okay, so if this is too, okay, not enough for you, okay, so because it's a keyring kit, so it can also, I think, double up as a, like that, right? So it's a charm, but sometimes you can actually, do it like this, or if not, if because it's too small, it's just what do you call this? A charm, a bag charm. Okay. All right. Oh, but I talk too much, right? So I have to talk the same way. All right. So this might not be as accurate. Okay. Let's go back to. Okay. So you know what? Let's restart. Okay. So let's start when I'm actually working on it. Okay, so that it's fair. Okay, so let's start again. Stopwatch. Okay. All right. Okay, so for those coming in right now or commenting, I apologies because I will just focus on this one first. Okay, thread the beads into the clear cord in your design pattern. So what I normally do, okay, so you just make like a loop on one side, so to make sure, okay, that if ever the beads roll onto that side, that it would not fall, right? And on the other end, okay, so you will thread the beads. Okay, so we will thread the beads. Okay, so thread the beads onto the cord in your design pattern. Okay, so okay, so let's put it over there so you guys can see. Again, this is a stretchy cord. I rarely use this kind of cord. Normally I use wires. For one, it lasts longer because it doesn't break easily. Where is the okay. Okay, threading it through. Okay, and then another bead. Remember, I need to make 3. Okay, 3 key rings versus 1 crochet thing. All right. So, I can't. Okay, I was supposed to go back to the question and ask you about, which do you think I will finish first? But then I remember, oops, cannot, because you need to. Okay, because we are testing. Okay, we are timing ourselves. Okay, myself rather. Okay, if I can finish doing this faster or the crocheted one faster. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for dropping by. And if you like what you're seeing so far, please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you feel that there might be somebody might be interested in watching somebody just do this, okay, not an expert. Okay, just saying out there, not an expert, but just a hobbyist or crafter. Okay, I like tinkering and doing things like this. Okay, hold on. Okay, after that, okay, is a small clear bead. Okay, and then the big purple bead. Okay, and then we do have, okay, a clear bead. Okay, I think there should be 2 clear beads. Where's the other one? Did it roll? Okay, and then another clear bead. Okay, so we are done with the first set of instructions. Okay, so let's put it here onto our bead design board. And it says that we did, okay, so keep adding beads until you reach your desired length. After threading the beads, take the end of the cord and go through the first 2 beads. Okay, from the bottom to the top as shown. All right, and then we take one of the end of the clear cord and thread it through the hole of the key ring. Tie a knot with the other end as shown. Okay. All right, so now we can unravel the knot that we created earlier on, just so to prevent it from, okay, the beads from rolling onto, okay, the other side. So let's just move the bead. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like. So it's not exact mirror image, because here you see 2 clear, 2 purple, and then you have a heart, and then you have a what's this, a flower over there. Okay, so what we're supposed to do now is to thread this through Okay. Take the end of the cord and go through the first through the first two beads from the bottom of the top. Okay. And then go through this one. Take the end of the cord and go through the first two beads. Okay, so this is the first two beads, right? So on each end. Okay. Okay. All right, there you go. More or less even. Okay, and then we need another bead to put on top. Okay. As shown. And then take one of the clear cord and thread it through the hole on the keyring. Tie a knot with the other as shown. Okay, so this one. Okay, so after it goes through, okay, this bead that rests on top of the, what do you call that? The ribbon. Forgot what you call that. Okay, and then you get the keyring. Okay. Take one of the end of the clear cord and thread it through the hole of the keyring. So this one is, okay, of course, it's a lobster clasp that you can use to put it in your bag, or this one, and this is where you put your keys, right? And so this is the one where we're supposed to put, see that one. Okay, one of the cords, like so. Okay, and then cut off, okay, and then tie a knot with the other end of the cord. Okay, so this is, I think, where if you're a beginner, you might make a mistake. Okay, so normally, okay, if you would just tie the knot, let's say like this, right? So when you tie a knot like that, right, it would unravel eventually. So what I normally do when I do something like this is a surgeon's knot. So a surgeon's knot is, okay, so again, there were two. You put one of the keyring onto the other one, and then you tie, okay, you put it inside like that. But instead of pulling this now, you make another, okay, one of it, you put it inside again. See, now you have like two, whoops, okay, inside, and then you pull. Okay, and this is what you call a surgeon's knot. Okay, and normally I would do that several times. So again, okay, put it together, put it inside like so, but don't pull just yet. Okay, pull this one of the tail again inside of the loop, and finally pull. All right, so let's do that 3 times. Okay, so, okay, again, tie a knot. Okay, but put that tail in another time. Okay, so what it says is, if you want, cut off any excess cord. Okay, if it's too long, okay, you can cut it off. Okay, and then, okay, just now put it into the bead to hide it. Okay, so you just see, since this is a stretchy cord, right? So I'm just pushing it in onto the hole like so. Okay, and that's the same thing that I'm gonna do with the other one. See, do you see that? It's over there. Okay, so I will just, okay, pull it like so. If you don't have these kinds of tools, it would be helpful. But if you can see, I guess, because this is just really very easy to do, you can just, push it in like so. Okay, because the beads are fairly big. Okay, and then just push, push, push. Okay, until you see, okay, the tail coming out. And then this one, you can still put it inside. Okay, that next bead. Okay, like so. Okay, if I can see it. Okay, there you go. Okay, there. Now it's hidden. Okay, so now we'll just do the same thing with the other one. Okay, I'm just trying to find a way to push it because maybe it's a little bit tight already. Okay, let me see if I can, because it's clear. I cannot see the hole. Okay, so that's is where it is. Okay, so there, it's out onto the other side. So just grab. Okay, and then I will just probably snip it off a little bit more so it's not too long, and then just insert it onto the bigger bead. See? Now it's just clear. We have done the first one. All right. So let's do the next one. Okay, so we'll do 3. All right. So, okay, if there's somebody watching that's from the Philippines, I think I can, give this out. Okay, so for the blue, okay, so let's do the same. So you'll have, yes, the one I placed on the back of the printer. Okay, and then you have, okay, 2, and then the big blue, 1 white, 1 heart, 1 bead, 1 blue, 2 clear beads. Okay, the heart, the clear heart. Okay, the clear bead. Okay, I'm just following, okay, what is in the box, but you absolutely can, do this whichever way you want it. But if you are an absolute beginner, you just want to follow what is inside the box, then absolutely you can do it the way I'm doing it. Okay, and then you have that one, and of course, okay, so you have, okay, the other bead. Okay, but looking at the sample right now, I don't see a bead on top. But in the instruction, it did say that you have to put a bead there. And I like this better because that helps, okay, prevent it from unraveling fast if you have a bead stopper like that over there. So I will follow that, okay. So now let's, okay, when you're starting, okay, although it didn't say in the instructions, I normally tie the end like so, temporary knot, just so if I accidentally let go, okay, the beads will not, fall. Okay, so let's start from left to right. Okay, so just simply, see, the beads can fall, right? So now that you have arranged all the beads, now it's just a matter of putting them all into your cord. In this case, we are using a cord, but sometimes if you want, you can use a different one. Okay, let me see. Let's just double checking. Okay, 2, okay, and then the heart. Okay, heart. Okay, clear bead. Okay, did I miss anything? 2 blue, 1 clear, 1 heart, clear, blue. Okay, blue. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for dropping by. Right, so for today, it's day 4 of Craft Every Day in August, and we are testing out this DIY kit. By the way, this kit is 250 pesos. So that is approximately what? About $5 and something. Okay, so it depends on the exchange rate. Okay. So that's fairly okay because this one is a new collection or a new release in the store. But normally, if you waited out a few more months, it would go on sale and can go up to like 50% off, right? But since it caught my fancy earlier on when I was going through the store, I said, "Oh, this might be perfect for my CEDA." So I said, "Okay, I'm gonna get two," and also it's a great challenge to determine, which one I could actually do faster, this one or the one with the crochet. Because this one, though easy, you need to make 3. The crochet, you only need to make 1. All right, so there you go. Okay, and then after that, okay, put the 2 cords together like so, and then arrange. Okay, and then, okay, so you go and grab the ribbon. Go through the ribbon. Okay, and then grab one more clear bead. Okay, both of the cords. This is a stretchy cord. Now, if you have like wires, absolutely, you can use that in lieu of stretchy rings. All right, and grab your key ring. Okay, so this is for the key, this is for the bag. All right, and then this is where you're supposed to put this. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you have 2 tails, right? So you just grab one of the tail, slide it in onto the key ring. Okay, and then now we will again make a surgeon's knot. Okay, you put it in, but don't pull it just yet. Put it in one more time. Okay, Mommy Lala, do you also do the same when it's, let's say, a different cord? Normally a wax cord, stretchy cords like this, yes. Okay, but there are many ways you can actually close your work. But for this kind, normally, yes, this is what I do. Okay, but for wires, I use crimp beads. Okay, so if you want to check out some of the videos I have in the channel, it's there. See, I accidentally let go. Okay. Oh, what is happening? Okay, again, for the nth time around. Okay. It's okay. All right. See, when I pull it, I don't pull it like one big like that. So I try to pull slow. Okay, but tighter and tighter until it can no longer kind of move. All right. There you go. So now we have the blue. Okay, of course, to hide this, 2 tails, what we normally would do is to, shorten the length of that one. And then whatever is left, you'll just, push it through the hole or into that bead. Okay, and then it goes out onto the other side. Right, and I will pull that either with your hand like so if you don't have the one I have, you see that one. Okay, and then I will just stretch this out, and then I will insert that again into the hole of the what do you call this, the ribbon. Okay, to hide it. Okay, now it's gone, but we still have one more. Okay, oops, it's still there. It just went onto the other side. Okay, all right, so now it's gone. Okay, so now let's push this other one in again. Okay, to hide it. Or if you want, you can easily just, but normally I don't want to cut very, very near the edge. Okay, so that way it becomes stronger. Okay, so this is the part that takes a little longer. Okay. I cannot see the hole, that's the thing. All right. Let's pretend I can see it properly. I don't have my magnifying glass here with me. I normally work with the magnifying glass when I'm working with beads that attaches to my table. Can't see the hole. Ahoy there, hole. Where are you? Okay. All right. Let's just pretend that I have seen the hole. Okay, and it's there. Okay. Let me just cut that a little bit more shorter. Okay, so that it's easier to put it in. So there you go. Okay. All right. So you have your blue, you have your purple. Okay, so we have two. Finally, last but not the least is the pink one. All right. So this kit, I can say, is okay. Okay, if you are 14 years old and above, I feel that absolutely this is okay. Since this do have small beads, right? That so children who are really small, you know, toddlers, 3, 4, 5 years old, who may, you know, play around with very, very small pieces, are not supposed to use this. All right, so please always check, okay, the kit that you are using or buying for age appropriateness, right? So because it is important, okay, to make sure that, okay, it won't cause any untoward accident to the one who might be using it, okay, or even receiving it after. Okay, and then you have your heart. See, for this one, I'm just following how the beads are arranged based on the photo. All right, but again, if you want to do it a different way, absolutely, you can do so. Okay. So each of the kits, so in the end, we do have 3 extra beads, right? So we're making good time. So far, 23 minutes. Okay. And we're done with 2. We're now down to our third keyring project. All right, so this is a keyring that doubles up as a beautiful bag charm as well, right? So this one goes onto the bag and this one holds the key, right? So it's beautiful. Okay, so now the next step would be to just, okay, put the beads. That's why it's nice to have something like this. Okay, now if you don't have something like this, what do you do, Mommy Lala? Okay, how I will just put this one through. Okay, so what? Oh, see what happened? All right, so that's why you need to make sure that you have the other end. Okay, use a temporary loop. Okay, just so when that happens. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, and then that. Okay, and then this one, and then this one. Okay, and then okay, where's the other pink? Okay, okay, I think. All right, so this one goes here, pink, 2. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay, but maybe this time, okay, let's use this. So just in case, okay, you don't have something like that. So what you do is you just arrange it in a cloth, a piece of maybe like the one you use to wipe your, like a kitchen rag or cloth, that's a little bit, what do you call that? Has texture so that it would prevent, so there's a little bit of friction so that it would prevent the beads from rolling. Okay, and make sure that you're working with a flat surface. Okay, like so. Okay, so let's put it over there. All right. Okay, I'm running out of space. All right, so like that. Okay, and so again, if you don't have this kind, because it doesn't come with a kit, all right, you don't need to go and like buy so that you can do this. No, you can just use a piece of cloth or a kitchen towel, anything that will just hold the beads so that they won't roll, and that you can arrange the beads in a way, right? Oops. Okay, so okay, yes, so it's correct. To clear. Okay, and then one of these beads. Okay, the bigger beads, and then a clear bead. Okay, okay, that's there, a clear bead. Okay, and then the flower bead, followed by another clear bead. Okay, for today I am following exactly what is in the packaging, right? So that if you want to put this together, if you have young adults who want to make this, give out for friends, absolutely you can do so. Again, this is not sponsored. I bought this, okay, earlier on. It's 250 pesos for those who are probably asking. Okay, so that's about $5 something converted to US currency. So it's a great gift idea, right? And if you want, if you have, let's say, access to a bead shop, you can even buy and assemble your own, right? Just following, okay, this bead kits idea. Let's say you want to make some more, right? And this is, still, if you're gonna make like several of these at $5 something, it's gonna add up, right? So okay, there you go. Okay, and then you have your 2 beads. You have your 2 clear beads. Okay, where is the hole? Okay, so these are all plastic beads. Okay. Okay. And now let's push in. Okay, slowly the beads. Okay, and make sure that both ends, okay, both tails will of more or less the same height. Okay, and once that's done, now we push the 2 tails, okay, into the hole of the ribbon like so. And then finally, okay, put both into the small clear bead, and okay, the pink keyring like so. All right, so at this part, again, the keyring part. Okay, so that one, the small one. Okay, separate the tails. Okay, put one of the tail inside like so. And then now we will create a knot. Okay, a surgeon's knot where you put that in to make a knot. Okay. Fat fingers. All right, so make sure that you're holding the other side and then put it back into, okay, like so, and pull. Okay, so let's do that again. Okay, push it in, hold that on the left side and put it in again into the hole. Okay, and then pull. Okay, and last, so normally I want to do it 3 times. Okay, so 1, okay, and then 2, okay, and then 3. All right, don't be afraid. It's really meant to be stretched. It's a stretchy cord. All right, now it's kind of too long, right? So what do we want to do is, you don't cut it very, very near the edge of the knot. Give a little bit of a space, and then you will just thread this through the inside again, going down of the bead. And then, okay, once it's there, you pull it. Okay, let me see. Okay, and then where is it now? Okay, and then I push. Okay, push. Oh, it went out. Okay. Okay, my issue here, friends, is that the bead is clear. I can't find the hole. So I couldn't push it. Okay. All right, so we will grab the tail, okay, of that one. Okay, pull it a bit, okay, and try to look for the tail, and then pull it out. Okay, you know what? It's okay. You know what I mean. The thing is, I really cannot see the hole. Okay, I need to find my magnifying glass for crafting so that I can do this. Okay, so let's just pretend that I've already put that inside the hole. It's still there. Okay, so we have 3. All right, so you have 1, 2, and the first thing we did was the purple one. Right, so that is it. Okay, and we stop the clock. Okay, so how do I stop the clock? All right, and stop. And stop. All right, take a screenshot. All right, so that we will remember. Okay, so 33 minutes and 31.22 seconds to finish off 3 of the keyring kit that is beaded. So unlike before, okay, yesterday we weren't able to finish the beaded kit. All right, so that's the first one. Okay, and this is this one. So this is a success. All right. Okay, so the kit is good. I like it. Everything you need is there. Now, if you just want to make it easier, you can just for pulling at the end, but you don't really need to, because the other thing you need probably are just a pair of scissors, okay, and a piece of rug to prevent the beads from rolling. Okay, that would help. All right, so the next kit. Wow, now that one. Okay, where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, there. Okay, I thought I lost it. All right, so now we're gonna be working with the DIY crochet, all right, kit. Oh, it's so hot. I can feel it. All right. So going back first to the chat. All right. So my moderator daughter saying, dropping by to say hi, got caught in the rain, not feeling well. So I'm heading off to bed. Yes. All right. Thank you, Sammy. Don't forget to hit that like button because they're going to go back for the last day of, the Philippine Readers event tomorrow at National Bookstore. I hope that you would drop by, okay, and join us. Okay, again, it starts from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. But if you can drop by during the 1 to 3 p.m. talk of our mentor, Teacher Robert Magnuson, and of course, Mommy Phoebe, that would be awesome. All right, so let's continue on. Okay, oops, not yet. Not yet. Okay, so let's remove first the counter. It shouldn't be there just yet. All right, counter. Okay. So this is a DIY crochet keyring kit. It's the same price as that of the first one. It's a new release, and so it's a regular price. Unlike the one we used yesterday, that was only 50 pesos, right? So this is DIY crochet key. That's about $1, less than $1. Okay, so this one's 250 pesos, the same. Okay, and both are keyring kits, DIY keyring, but this one's beaded and this one's crochet. All right, let's see. Okay. So one of the moms in the Stories and Stuff Creative, okay, the mom of Nisa, okay, she can create amigurumi keychains in like 15 minutes tops if we won't talk to her. But if you talk to her, it may take a little bit longer, but she could create amazing amigurumi projects super fast. So I'm no expert, just disclaimer. So again, DIY crochet kit keyring kit. So again, it's pegged for 14 years old and up. Okay, and it says makes one large keyring. Okay, so instead of 3, this one is just 1, and it says it includes, of course, the instructions. Check. Wow. Oh, wow. Ooh. Ooh, so many. Oh my goodness, Lala. Can we do this? Oh my goodness. So many pages. So I thought I'm going to finish early, but I don't think so. Now I see it. I don't think so. So the question, my friends. Okay, what do you think? Which kit do you think Mommy Lala would finish faster? Put it in the chat. Do you think I would finish this DIY crochet that looks formidable but could probably easier? But I don't think so. All right, so in this plastic, okay, it does have, I thought I was still gonna do this, so it's already done for us. All right, so it has this one. All right, okay, and of course it also includes the crochet hook, right? So you don't need to. I like this kinds of kit because it's complete, right? And it's not plastic. Oh, it's metal, okay, or aluminum. It's aluminum. And then you have a plastic needle, okay, and then you have this kind of closure, okay, keyring holder, and this one you have the lobster clasp, okay, with round keychain. How does it look like? It's gonna look like that. All right, and it even has this another keyring that actually has a boba tea with straw. It's so cute. So you actually have 1, 2, 3 holders, and it actually, if we would look at the instructions and the image, this pink kind of a tussle is gonna be inserted into this heart. Okay, so will those 2 other keychains. Okay, and then that one. Okay, So it's like a multi keychain thingy. All right. So what else is here? So we have this tan colored crochet. What kind of? I think this one is made of. What do you call this one? Is it because yarns can be different kinds. It doesn't say what kind, but it feels like acrylic. All right, and then does it have the eyes? Oh, are you gonna make me do what the eyes? Okay, so you have white, you have black, you have pink, you have green, and you have a darker. Okay, this is I think beige or cream, and then tan. All right, so you have 6 different colored, okay, crochet yarns. Okay, and these are the different hooks. Okay, maybe hooks, the different other tools that are there. Okay, so with that, let's start. Okay, so let's bring in our. Okay, remember time to beat 33 minutes and something seconds, right? Okay, so this time it's a stopwatch. Okay, let's add it. Okay. Let's see. Am I going to be able to do this? Don't know. We will see. Okay. Oh, these are the basic. Okay. So let's pretend. Let's pretend that you already know how to do crochet. Basic crochet stitches. If not, okay, so you do have instructions here on how to make, a magic ring. So if you're working with amigurumi, so normally you always have like a magic ring. You start because it's a circular thing, right? So you have chain stitch, double crochet, double crochet decrease. Okay, so different. Okay. Oh, DC2 tog. Gosh, how do you do that? I forgot. I only know invisible decrease. Insert your hook into the next stitch. Okay. Pull through a loop without completing. Insert your hook into the next. Pull through. You should now have 3 loops. Yarn over and draw the loop through all 3 loops on your hook. Having worked but only created 1, you have decreased by 1. Okay. Abbreviated 2. Okay. Let me just grab a drink. Okay. So again, second chain from I forgot how to do this, but anyway. We will have trouble. Make a foundation chain to the required length, not forgetting to chain 1 more than the number of stitches. Oh my goodness, I forgot all of these stitches. Fasten off. Once you've worked your last stitch, you will have 1 loop left on your hook. Cut the yarn, leaving a tail 15 centimeters long. Wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through the loop. This will create a little knot that will mean your yarn can't unravel. Okay, remove the hook and pull the yarn to tighten it up. On the wrong side of your crochet, weave the needle in and out. Weave in ends. On the wrong side of your crochet, weave the needle in and out of the back of a few stitches as shown. I know 3 rules about how to best weave. So, shortcut, CH is for chain, half treble crochet, HTR, treble crochet, double crochet is DC, double crochet increase, double crochet increase, 3 double crochet in 1 stitch, DC double crochet 2 stitches together, double crochet 3. Okay, we have to review. Okay, how do you do treble again? Make a foundation chain for a precise chain that many. Find the 4th chain from the hook, a 4th chain from the hook, yarn over, then pull to the first loop. There should be 2 loops on your hook, leaving 2. So 3, 2, now you have 1 loop and have completed the stitch. Okay. Pretend it's okay. Okay. This is how you make the bear bag charm. All right. Make a slip knot and chain 10. Okay. Round 1. Double crochet. Okay. Okay, so this is how it would look like, right? So when you go through, it's like, what is this alien language? Right? So you would see, okay, to read this, it says, make a slip knot and chain 10. Okay, instead of a slip knot, I will do a magic ring. Okay, so for round 1, double crochet, increase in second chain from hook, and double crochet, increase in the next 7 chain. Okay, what is CH? Just the chain, right? Okay. Okay, and then 4 double crochet in the first stitch, 7 double crochet, and then double crochet, increase. So that is a total of 22 stitches. Okay, let me see. 7 double crochet in the second chain from hook, and double crochet in the next 7 chains. So how many is that? Double crochet, increase in second, so that's 2, and double crochet in 7, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 plus 7, how many did I say? 19. Okay, 20, 21. Why did I count only 21? It says 22. Again, double crochet in second, so that means there's 2. Okay, so double crochet. Oh, that's only 1. Increase, so that's 2. Counted as 2 stitches. And then double crochet in the next 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. Plus 4. Double crochet is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, plus 7 is 20, and then increase 22. Okay, so let's do that first. Okay, what color? What color is the bear's body? All right, so the dark one. Okay, so let's use this one. Okay. Okay. So, okay, so to make the magic ring, I hold it like so. Okay, and then I turn it around on my finger. Okay, and then I do, this one goes under. This takes a bit of a practice, my friends. Okay, see? Okay. Okay, so when you're live, it's kind of, all right, and then I pull it in. Oh, come on. All right. Okay, make sure that everything is inside. Clean, clean. All right. So that's now my magic circle. Okay. Then I pull it a little bit so that it's not too big. All right. So it did say double crochet, increase. Okay, so first make a slip knot and chain 10. Okay, so 10. Okay, so this is our magic ring, and we're gonna make 10 single crochet. Okay, so, oh, but this one's chain 10. Okay, let's see if it's gonna be the same. 1. Okay, yarn on. Okay. Oh, what is that? Hold on. Okay. Wow, this one is so hard to use. Okay, so you have 1. There are parts of the stitch where, see? Okay, I don't think this yarn is really big. It's such, oh, okay, I forgot. Okay, let's start again from the, I forgot to, okay, I think one of the things that this kit has forgotten to include which is very important for projects like this, is this one, a stitch marker. Okay, so this is important, as you know, sometimes you would forget how many stitches already you have done, right? So let us start from, okay, after we've done the magic ring. Okay, and then it said 10. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do 10. Okay. So this one I will just count. Okay. So 1. Okay, I'm too tight. Okay, let's not make it too tight. Okay. So that's 1. Okay, and then yarn under. Okay, some do it over. I do it under. Okay, so 2 and then yarn over. Okay, so I do under and then over. So 3. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me see where's in the 6. 6. Okay, let's pull this a little bit. Okay, to close the gap. It's easier to work with a smaller circle. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then you have 10. All right, and then let's pull this. Okay, tail until it closes. Okay, so okay, we want that to be closed, okay, as much as possible. Okay, so let's just pull this out first. Okay, so you see, there you go, it's closed. Okay, and so now we do double crochet, increase in second chain from hook, double crochet, increase in second hook, in second chain, double crochet, increase in second chain. Oh, because this one is asking because we did chain 10. Okay, I'm trying to do this. Okay, let me count first if it's correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so from the second, okay, 2, 3, 4, 7. Where's the second? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, this one. All right. So double crochet. Okay. Double crochet. Okay, that's the third. Okay. All right. So let's just make sure that I'm doing double crochet. All right. So ching, yarn over. You will have now 2 loops. Okay, yarn over. You will have 2 loops, yarn over, and then join the both. So you have, okay, so yarn over, you have 2 loops, okay, and then yarn over again. Okay, so okay, 1 double crochet in increase. Okay, so another one. Okay, but first let us put our stitch guide marker. All right, so that will be our first. Okay, okay, and now it says increase, so I'll do another one in the same. Okay, so 1, okay, 2, okay, and then double crochet in the next 7 chain. So 2 in the next 7. Okay, so that's 2. Okay, so this is the next 2. So 2 plus 7 is 9. Okay, so 2 plus 7 is 9. So this what do you call this? This yarn separates. All right, so oh no, double crochet. Sorry. Okay, double crochet. Okay, so that's 2. It's too tight. This is 3. Three, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. Okay, where's the next 6? Okay, this one. All right, 6, 7. Okay, so we're counting the stitches. 7. Oh no. Come on, enter. 7. Okay, 8. 8. 9. Okay. 9. 10. 9. 10. Oh, come on. It's too tight. Again. Okay. It's too tight. It's too tight. 10. All right. Okay. 10. Okay, so why 10? Only 9. 7, 8, 9. Okay. Right now. Okay. 8, 9, and then 1. Oh, it's different. It really isn't a. Okay, I think I have to start again, friends, because I did it through magic ring, and I think this one really has to be okay, a slip knot and then chain 10. Okay, so we do a slip knot. Okay. Okay. Slip knot. Okay, and then 10. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because you see, okay, oh sorry, after the first. Okay, so let's do our first. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then double crochet, increase in second from the hook. Okay, so because look at the sample, right? It didn't start with the circle, with the magic circle. So this is different. So I have to remove, or I have to start again. Okay, double crochet, increase in second chain. Okay, so in second chain. Okay, so this is our first chain, this is our second chain. Okay, double increase, so that's our first. It's our first. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, double crochet. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's put another stitch mark over here. Okay, so this is going to be our first. Okay, that's our first. Okay, and then it said double. Okay, increase. Okay, so it means 2 double crochet on that second chain. So we're gonna do another double crochet on that one because it said increase. Okay, so you have 1, 2. All right. Okay, and then double crochet in the next 7 chain. All right, double crochet in the next 7 chains. So that's 1. Okay, in the next 7 chain. Oops, that's not double crochet. Okay, double crochet in the next 7. Okay, so that's 2. You already have 2 rows. Okay, 2, 3, 4 stitches. Do you understand that? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. hate this. Yeah. Okay, 6. Okay, so that's the thing about the kits. Normally the yarns aren't the best, especially with this kind where it's like if you're a beginner, right? Like, see, so it's separating. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, wait a minute. 6. I cannot see. Ah. How many now? I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on to our 7th. Okay, 7. 8. I go. 7, 8. Okay, 9. Okay, and then 8, 9. And then 4 double crochet. So we're now on to the next. Okay, 4 double crochet in first stitch. 4 double crochet. Double crochet. 4 double crochet in the first stitch. Okay, so that will be this one. I don't even know which one it is anymore because it's so. Okay, I think it's this one. Okay, so 4. That's 1. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. Oops, I forgot to put the stitch marker over there. So let's put it, move this. Okay, 2. Okay, this one. Gosh, which one is number 1? Four, three, two, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And then 7 double crochet. 7 double crochet, and then decrease 7 double crochet, and then double crochet increase. So how many now? Okay, this is 7 double crochet. Okay, let me see what this would look like, friends. 7 double crochet. This is it's not make it faster, it's make it slower. Okay, I need a guest, someone to guide me through this. Okay, so 1, 2, I think she is right. 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Okay, and then the 7. Okay, here, correct. Okay, let's remove our stitch marker. Okay, and then it says double crochet increase. Okay. Okay, so it has to look like that. Round 1, 2, no, it's not about round. This is basically what it's gonna look like eventually. All right, and then where am I now? 7 double crochet, decrease, double crochet, increase. Double crochet, increase. Where I put the double crochet increase? Oh, because normally when I do amigurumi, it's with this with the magic circle. So trying to figure this out. Double crochet increase. Where will I put that? See, double crochet in first. Oh. Okay. double crochet, increase, double crochet. Okay, anyway, probably that's in the next one. Okay, so double crochet. So if this is this one, all right, double crochet, double crochet. Okay, increase. So one more. Okay, but first let's put that. Okay, another one. Double crochet, and then double crochet again. Like that. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, so double crochet. And then 3 double crochet in first. But I'm already here. You know what, I'll just do it. 3 double crochet in first. What would that look like? I've never done this before. Where it's 3 double crochet in first. One, 2. Okay, another one. That's the third. Okay, and then 7 double crochet. Mm. Two. Three. 3. 4. 5. Okay. 6. And this is the 7th. Removing my stitch marker. Okay. crochet, 7 double crochet, and then 3 double crochet in first. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okie dokie. 3 double crochet in first. Where is my highlighter? Okay, I can find my highlighter. Double crochet in first. Okay, so that's one. That's two. That's three. Two double crochet. One. Two. We're already 40 minutes. Two. Double crochet. Huh? I think I made a mistake from here. You know what, friends? I think I need to double make a slip knot and chain 13, double slip and chain, make a slip knot and chain 3. Strawberry body. This is supposed to be already easy. This is the part. Okay, double crochet. So this part up to here, I get it. Double crochet, 3 double crochet in first. Okay, so I go round and round and round and round. You know what? Let's continue. Double crochet. Okay. Let's make this a little faster. 1. Okay. 3. 7 double crochet. 1. 2. 3. 2. Hey. 3. 4. 4. 5. 6. This ain't looking like that. Hi, Jenna. Sorry, friend. I don't know what time you were there. It's just I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, I do get that. I know how to do that. Double crochet 3 stitches together. This is supposed to be easy. I got confused when you say double crochet, the double crochet in first. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I double crochet 2, 1, 4 plus 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So, okay, friends. My back is aching again. So when you did that, so when we did that, I need to go like that. You know what? I gotta review. Okay, so definitely this one. Okay, I will continue this, friends. I will end it first till here because I have to check. Okay, what do we mean by, because this one, the amigurumi that I normally do starts with like a magic ring, and so I just go around, round, round, round. But this one is from a chain. Make a slip knot and then chain 10, and then okay, I got that one up to there, and then double crochet in second chain of hook, double crochet in next 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So after that you go up, right? So I think I'm doing it right, but doesn't look like it though. I'm not sure if I want to proceed. Okay. And then 3 double crochet in first. Okay, you know what? 3 double crochet in first. Let's see where this takes me. Okay. Double crochet in first. 3 double crochet in first. I don't know where this is taking me, Jana. Jana. Oh. Did you already finish the brother scan and cut? Jana? Remember, you're going to do, what is it, the project that you're supposed to do with brother scan and cut? Okay, see double crochet. I just recently also learned how to use my brother's gun and cut because I needed to use it for making stickers for my son and his friends. Okay. And then double crochet. That doesn't make sense. Why would I end in the... Alright, and then anyways, 2 double crochet, this isn't, and then 3 double crochet in first. Okay, so it's making an increase. 2. How many already? 3. And then 4. And then 4 double crochet. Okay, after this, okay, line, I think I have to call it quits for the day. So we obviously didn't finish another project. So a lot of work in project happening. Okay, so they have 4. Come on. It is ain't looking right, friends. Okay, I have to ask Mommy Pilar tomorrow about this one. And ask where we did it wrong. I think I got the first one correct. It was on the second part where we got it wrong. Because this ain't looking like a round thingy. Okay. Okay, so let's just finish this line. Okay. So how many is that? Okay, so where is it now? 4, 1. I think Jana was here earlier and didn't even say hi. Sorry, friend. I just got caught up in trying to understand the instructions for this one. Because this one, let me see if I can do the others. Double crochet in chain, second chain from hook, and double crochet in goose. You know what? Let's try the cake. Let's try that one first. Okay. Before I call it quits. Okay. 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 And this one says 13 chain. Okay, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, hold on. Got stuck on the 13. Okay. Come on in. Alright, again. 1, 2. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. Okay. Double crochet in second chain from hook. Double crochet in second chain from hook. Double crochet in second chain. So second chain. Okay, so 1 double crochet. Okay, so double crochet in second chain. So this is the second from the hook. All right, double crochet. Okay, let's see if we can make this one. Let's just grab a stitch marker. Okay, so that's our first stitch. Okay. Double crochet, correct, done, and double crochet in the next 10. Okay, double crochet in the next 10. Okay, so 1 double crochet, forgot. 1, 2, how many? 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Too tight. 7, 8. I skipped. Seven. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was already 8. 9. Oh my goodness, this yarn. 10. And then 3 double crochet in the first. 3 double crochet in the first. Okay, so 3 double crochet. 1, 2. 3. Double crochet. And then double crochet. And then double crochet. Okay, it says this one should look like that. Okay, let's see if it's gonna look like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh my goodness. Come on. Yikes, I forgot to put my signature marker. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 5. Six, 7, okay, and then 3 double crochet in first. One, three, 26. Six. Where am I? Why is this looking like that? How do you count the stitch when it's not in a circle? Okay, and then double crochet. And double crochet. Mommy Pilar, are you awake? Two. Three. Four. 11. Three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And double crochet increase. 26 double crochet. Okay, double crochet increase. Okay, double crochet increase. Double crochet increase, so that means one more. Okay, 2, so 26 double crochet. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Eleven, 12, 'cannot find it. Okay. do this. It is so fast. I cannot even find the opening. Thirteen. 19, 20. Eighteen. 20. 'Doesn't look the same. Alright, that way. Yeah, this one's out. Let me see. You just have the cake and this one. This is all the same. It's just I don't know where. So that's it for today. Obviously, we have 78 minutes, so 60, an hour and 18 minutes already. And this is all I have to show for it. And I don't think it is actually right. Look at that. Look at that. All right, but this is good because now, okay, I have to retrace, go back to the books and look for videos that will tell me how to do it if it's not in a magic chain. Okay, but rather it starts out like chain stitch and goes round and round and all of that. I don't know how to do that. All right, so Jenna. Hi, Miss Jenna. I'm so happy you're awake. I hope you're still there. You can crochet. You're the answer to my prayers. Okay, Miss Jenna, let's talk. Are you okay for... Okay. So, Miss Jenna, this is a DIY crochet. I'm so happy that you know how to crochet. It says DIY crochet keyring kit. Okay, so these are all the things. Okay, it didn't come with a stitch marker, but I do have those. And then it came with a crochet hook. Okay, so the kind of amigurumi that I know of, and is the one where you start with the magic ring, right? It does have instructions here how to make a magic ring. So in the beginning, I tried to follow, instead of like a slip knot and chain 10, what I did was to make a magic circle and then do 10 single crochet around the magic circle. But now I realized that moving forwards, it doesn't, I don't think I can use the magic circle for this one. So I started again, made a slip knot, and then did 10 chain stitches. All right, so when I finish with that, okay, it says double crochet increase in chain from hook. So on the 10th, okay, so from here, I counted 2, okay, and then that's where I did my double, first I did the double crochet rather. No. I'm still here. Then chain and then double crochet increase in second chain. So I did 2 double crochet on that second chain from the hook because it said double crochet increase, right? So I did 2 in that. Okay, and then double crochet in the next 7. So I did 7. So 2 plus 7, so that's 9, right? And I started with 10. Okay, and then so what happens next is like I still have all of this for double crochet in first. So do I do like that? Do I flip? Are you still there, Miss Jenna? Hi, Shay. Are you still there? Okay, let's figure this out, friends. When did Shay, are you still there? I think they left. Is anybody there in the chat? All right, so let's wait a little bit and see if anybody will come to my rescue. So this is the challenge. So it looks very simple. And I feel that instructions, it's actually, I feel simple. But for the life of me, I just don't know how to do it when it starts with a chain and not a magic circle. And I normally know how to increase, decrease, invisible decrease. This is decrease 3 together. So, yeah, but it does come with an instruction booklet. No worries. I think I can follow through with that. It's just that the counting, I am lost in the counting. So, are you still there? I don't think they're still here. But this is earlier. We did this in 30 minutes. Okay, so this key rings definitely is easier to do and instructions are pretty clear. So with this kit, if you are somebody who's like, oh, it's so cute, and then if you do know how to crochet, okay, I do know how to crochet. I'll show you. Hold on. Although I'm not a fast, because I'm not, an expert. I'm just a beginner in terms of amigurumi. I just do this every now and then. So look, this one I also did from a kit. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I'll go grab the kit. So those two came from this kit. Okay. So this is this one. See, the nose is wrong. It's opposite. It should be going like that. All right. That's okay. Right. So that's him. All right. And this is Taku the fox. Right. So this one though has different instructions. And so I got used to this one because this one, okay, uses a magic circle. And so it's easy because I'll just go round, 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 right? And then I will just increase. And then when it becomes small, I just do the decrease, right? And so I thought this might be similar. Now I realize that they actually have different instructions. This doesn't start with a magic circle. Hi, Wims! Good evening. What time is it? It's almost midnight. All right. Wims, I am stuck. Because the challenge for today is which and I think Shay kind of, you know, guessed it correctly because now I'm moving on 80 seconds, 86 minutes trying to do this one. It's very cute, right? So both are keyring kits, DIY keyring kits from Anko. One is crochet based, one is beaded. Excuse me. The beaded I finished in 30 something minutes. All three. And this are the finished ones, right? Very easy. But this one, I got stumped because of the instructions. You fell asleep? So that's the thing, Wims. So it's like, I tried. Okay, it says instead of a magic ring, chain 10, like that. So look, it doesn't look like, and the numbering here doesn't coincide with the round. Okay, round 2, round 3. It's different. Oh, sorry. Long day. This is, eventually it looks like a magic circle. From this. So for the life of me, I don't think I can do this one. So I think I'm calling this a fail. And I'm gonna ask for help. Help from my friends. I have mommy friends from the comic book club who are so good at this. They actually, as I said, Mommy Pilar can, do an octopus keychain that is quite big in like 15 minutes if we won't bother her, but about 30 minutes if we're talking to her. So she can do all of these things while, talking to us. While I, on the other hand, have already ignored the chat and still, for the life of me, could not understand. Right, Wim? So, for example, this one. Wims, do you crochet? Exactly. So I only know, okay, this one. That's why I was able to make, right, this, okay, Mochi, the beaver, and Taku the fox. Right? Because the instructions are, these are all mostly single crochet. And it starts out always with a magic circle or a magic ring. But this instruction is something I've never done before, where I'm supposed to start with chain, not a circle. So I go like that, like that. So for the life of me, I don't know where is, like, round 1 is so many. So when you say round one, so you do like that. So I think I have to watch a video. Oh, I tried whims. See? Great minds think alike. So whims, what I did is, okay, I can't do that. Right? So what I did, instead of a slip knot and chain 10, okay, I started with doing a magic circle. And then around the magic circle, I did 10. Right? And so I said double crochet increase in second chain from hook, and double crochet in next 7, right? But then remember, there's only 10. And it goes on and on and on. So this is already 2 stitches. Okay, and then you have another 7 double crochet, so that's already 9. And then you have 4 double crochet in firsts. Okay, so it's like, oh, but I'm already here, so why will I go, how will I go back to first? But this is, okay, hold on. So 2 here plus 7 will give me 9, and then I'm back on the 10th. So that is going to be the first. Okay, so and then 7 double crochet, and oh, there you go. So now if I'm already in the circle, I'm done with the 10. So 7 plus double crochet increase, so that's 7, 8, 9. All right, so that's not gonna equal 22. So I have to do all of this for that to equal 22 stitches. So that's where I got stuck. So the only remedy I know is to ask friends tomorrow, and so that I can continue, hopefully correct this time. So what's happening is I'm gonna be doing all my works in progress tomorrow. I think that's what's gonna happen. And then Wims, before you head off to bed, remember yesterday this is what we were doing. So since I couldn't I arrived home late, and then I had to prepare also some stuff for B-Boys merch for tomorrow. So this is the only thing I added, this and a little bit of feet. So I'm still not done with this. And this is another, see, I'm trying to use up all the DIY kits that I've been buying the past couple of months. Some are even years, right? So this one, I think I gave away some of this during the Christmas season, right? And so it looks so cute and it looks so easy. Yes, it's easy. Okay, the first thing that got me bogged down from this one was because it didn't come with a needle. So I had to go through all the needles that I have. And remember, the last time I did something like this was for Vlogmas, when I did advent calendar for Spellbinders, Stitchmas, right? But that's stitching on paper. Yeah, we were stitching on paper. And so it's like so it took me forever, I think about 20 to 30 minutes to do that. And then finally, there wasn't much of an instruction, just photos, no words. Okay, interpret as you wish. And so, but in fairness, I'm able to do it. Okay, just not yet finished because it is a little bit time consuming. So this is not something that you can do in one sitting. Okay, because it's, although they look easy, but somebody even said, who was it? Who was it in the chat that said, if it were me, I would just throw glue and then stick them like, like diamond painting. Who was that? A dear friend of ours. I forgot who. My brain. Anyway, so I'll do this tomorrow. And then this one. Okay, I'm sure if I ask, okay, I just need, okay, if somebody could just tell me how to do at least the first round I'm sure I can do the rest. Have you tried the fuse beads? Not yet, Wims, but I do have it, and I am going to try to do it as well. So this what do you call this? CEDA is a ton of experimentation. So, because I am unboxing a lot of DIY. Hold on, Wims, don't sleep yet. Okay, I'll go grab the fuse thingies that I'll do. Hold on. Okay, where is it? I think it is here. Mhm. Fuse beads. All right, so this kit is another one from Flying Tiger. Okay, so it came with that. But I remember I also still have some from IKEA. Okay, some call it IKEA, some call it IKEA, right? So, but I did ask the people from the store when they opened up. I said, "How do you pronounce it?" So they said in the US or somewhere else they say IKEA. But actually where we are it's IKEA, right? So it's okay. So this is right. This is it, right? Wims. So I'm not sure. Okay, what I'll do with it. I have to watch videos. But yeah, let's see. I just need to just finish. See, I have a lot of stuff that um I got but don't really know because I've never tried it. Like this one's, right? So how to use it. I even have another one that's there's so many DIY kits here, friends. So I'm going to try and figure it out and make all the mistakes so that you don't have to. Oh, you just woke up. Oh my goodness. It's really hard, right? When you have babies or toddlers, right? Because their sleeping patterns is not, like the usual where, sleep at night the whole time and then wake up in the morning. So hats off to all the mommies and daddies who still have, young kids. In the beginning I missed it, but now that I'm this age, no, I'm okay. Graduate. Right? But cherish it because when they're big already, you'll miss also that one. But it's okay. It's a different joy, right? That you experience when they go into, when they grow a little bit older. Like right now, my kids are older, right? So um, they carry my bag. They help me with stuff. It's like somehow when they were younger, you do everything for them, right? But now it's a shared experience in terms of everything, right? So there you go. That's it. It looks fun to do with kids. Exactly, Wims. But how do we do that? I also don't know. So for those who have been following, it's like I'm just waiting. I am just waiting in the chat or in the comment section after the live to see somebody comment. She is not good. She doesn't know what she's doing. Absolutely. That's the reason why I'm doing all of these things, right? So again, tomorrow, thank you so much, Wims. I was trying because somebody in the comments said that I can crochet. Okay, said Pretty Jenna. Okay, and then Shay said also, I used to crochet. That the thing is, they probably commented on that one like ages ago, and I wasn't looking at the chat. So when I finally saw and said, yes, I need help, they're no longer here. And then come Wims. By the way, Wims, I'm loving what you've been posting. Right? So continue on posting. All right, and hopefully, right? So when I just finish all of my kids commitments. And so for the rest of August, I will wait for you and Zell to be available so that the three of us can play, right? Of course, I will adjust to your available time, my friends, because I know that both you and Zell work as a full-time work, and at the same time, parents of still very young children. So there you go. We're moving on to 99 minutes already. Let us stop this and screenshot so we can go back to this and see how long. Okay. I have been trying. Okay, there it goes. Another screenshot, and I'll post that tomorrow to figure out. Imagine, friends, if this was in a magic circle, I'd be done with this. Because it's just a matter of doing the same thing again and again and again. See, this one, you increase and then you decrease. This is supposed to be easy. But then again, as I said, I know invisible decrease. This is the decrease, a double crochet 3 together. Okay, so in lieu of decrease, invisible decrease, this is how the instructions wants me to do the decrease. Okay, here. To make a double crochet, just repeat steps 1, 2, 3. Again, I know how to do that. The thing I cannot understand, that's why I'm stuck, is round 1. Like, how do you do all of this? Okay, because it's like, okay, and then after here, 4 double crochet in first. What is that first stitch? Do I go over the next line? See, that is my dilemma. All right, so that's why I have to stop. Okay. Oh, yay! You already spoke with Zell. We'll work on the schedule for you. Yay! And then when the kids are a little bit bigger and you can bring them here, maybe we can even craft here together. Maybe hopefully Christmas, right? During our Vlogmas. That would be great. And of course, if and when you guys, or Zell or Wims, wants to invite me over to your channel, absolutely. Just holler, friends, and I'll be there. All right. So again, thank you so much, Wims, for joining me. Before, I think you really needed to be here, so I would stop because this is a practice in futility. Because in the first place, just tell me what to do with that first line. Once I understand that, then I can do the rest, right? Because it's just, the concept is the same. It's just that this one doesn't start with a magic circle. It's a chain. And for the life of me, I don't know how to do it. It's okay, Wims. So Wims is not perfect, just like you and I, right? So there are things we don't know and things we do know and things we really, really know, right? But so far for my craft everyday in August, this August 2026, I am doing things that I have had for a long time because they're cute or they were on sale. Most of them are because they were on sale, right? Or I find them, something that I might be able to use or as content, and at the same time would love to do in the future. And so the struggle is real, but it's okay. As I said, I'll do it all for you. So you won't make the mistakes that I am already making. All right. So this is just going to be for the probably first 2 weeks. And then after that, we will revert back to the usual stuff that I love doing. And especially, of course, when we do have guests coming in. So I am going to, because I'm this very busy week, I am not able to send over the schedule, the calendar for my future guests coming in. All right. So it's just that I'm just fortunate that Stan and Marja was able to join me earlier this week. But, as I said, since I'm going to be very busy, I'll just make the first week just by myself. and try to figure things out if I can or not. So I'm challenging myself. All right, so tomorrow is gonna be works in progress. I think I was supposed to do a very easy craft since it's Sunday, but I guess since I wasn't able to finish yesterday's project and then this one again, right? So let's do tomorrow our works in progress, finish them up so that we can start the next week with, a new leaf, so to speak. All right, again, thank you so much, Wims. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Miss Jenna. I hope you come back, Miss Jenna, tomorrow. And Shay, of course, because I will try to finish this thing off. First, I need to watch probably some videos and go through some of my crochet books. Okay, for the life of me, I thought that all instructions are the same. Apparently, no, right? So, different kits, different instructions. So, I just have to, relearn, okay, all this, right? Okay. Again, it's okay, Wims. So with that, please, okay, hold on. All right. Okay, I'll just grab my very cute wooden plaques. By the way, a lot of you are asking, where did I get these? Okay, so these are actually from my dear friend Matt Haas. Haas. He is everything fun things, okay, in YouTube. Okay, and everything what's the other one? Everything wood things. Gosh, I forgot. It's already one. Almost. Oh, it's midnight. Okay. Everything fun things. Oh, you know what? Let me see. Let me just Google so I can. All right. So you can. He's on Instagram as well. So Matt has. All right. So he does sell this. Okay. On his website. Okay, so Matas is okay. Hold on, let me check. All right, so he does have a Matas, but that's the one where he does reviews for, I think, different Amazon things. Okay, let me see. How about YouTube? Okay, everything. Fun things. Oh, not everything. Awesome. See, that's why it doesn't make sense. Awesome fun things. Okay, at awesome fun things. And is it awesome wood things? Let me see. Yes, it's awesome fun things. There you go. My dear friend Matt. Okay, awesome fun things and awesome wood things. Let me see if I'm correct. Awesome. Awesome. That's why we call him Mr. Awesome. Awesome wood things. And hopefully, if he's available, he can come in. Okay, there you go. All right, so this again by Matt Has, awesome fun things, awesome wood things. On Instagram, you can message him. So he created this amazing wooden plaques that you can use for, in lieu of digital. Like, don't forget to share, don't forget to hit the like button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our content. And if you are not yet subscribed, to please consider subscribing as well. So all of these things you can order from Matt Has. Matt is based in the US, in the East Coast, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. All right, so just DM him or message him on Instagram, okay? And he is awesome fun things and awesome wood things on all the socials. Okay, with that, again, have a great rest of the weekend. God bless you all. Okay, happy Sunday. Spend time with your family and friends. And if you have time tomorrow night, join me again for another challenging crafty activities here at Mommy Guide Inc. for my crafty challenge for Craft Every Day in August. With that, thank you so much. God bless you. See you tomorrow. Let's see if I can finish this tomorrow.